Why are we always matching, bro?
Well, yeah. I didn't want to mention that. You know what I'm saying? It was from the jump. As soon as I got on, I was like, oh yeah, the Black T brothers at it again.
Oh my God, we try to switch up to gray.
Bruh.
Yo,
Nah.
we do not plan this, but then again, we only have 3 shades in our wardrobe.
Yo, I swear to God, bro. And I'm trying to expand my color palette horizons. You know what I'm saying?
You should pull up to the pod in the banana yellow.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Like yellows, oranges, of course, some reds. I like the good old red. You know what I mean?
You ain't
Some
wore red yet.
I know.
Man. You gotta represent for Barson, man.
Yeah, I do. There's that right there. Red books.
Okay. Yep. Is that a red hat?
Yeah, but it's not red, not cherry red. I think it's
what kind of hat is it?
I think it's rue, you know what I'm saying? Rue burgundy.
It would be, yeah. What kind of hat is it?
Rooster burgundy. It's just some hat I got from the smoke shop. It says Funky Lands. Even more super rooster. I'm the super rooster. But yeah. That's just chilling up there. I gotta get a new hat rack.
Okay. Oh, let me add that real quick because you just reminded me of something.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, I was saying oh shit because bro, this is episode 90 of the Polytickin Podcast, bro. Ooh. Episode freaking 90. We in there, all right? Oh hello, Marcus Sefa M. All right. You know what I mean? We in there, the Polytickin Podcast, man. Yeah. Fuck. My chest hurt.
You was working out?
Nah, not even. I ate. I had McDonald's with the LED lights today, bro.
I did have McDonald's at like 11:30 last night when I got off the plane.
Don't you feel like a POS after that? Like like McDonald's after 9 p.m., you're just like, dude, I'm garbage.
I can't lie to you, bro. I felt pretty good.
Yeah.
I was so hungry, bro. I thought, I only ate in the morning before my flights, so I didn't eat the rest of the day. Yeah, I was hungry, but
it'll be all right. So that's okay. But if you've been eating consistently, okay, but then like after 9 p.m. you get them hunger pains, and you're like, you know what? A McChicken sounds great right now. And then after that McChicken, you're just like, that wasn't a good decision. My chest.
I ate a Big Mac and a McChicken last night.
God damn, you changed,
bruh. It was a long day. It was a long day of flying. But anyways, yo, man, Polytickin Podcast. Welcome.
Yeah.
What's up to everybody? Today, episode 90. Before we get going, you already know what it is. Polytickin Podcast. But also, if you want some extra episodes from me and this goofy guy, check us out on the Patreon, patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast. Get an extra episode every week. Come on, y'all. $5 a month. What is that? $1.25 an episode? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Lance broke the math down.
Damn,
he broke the math down, but I forgot. Yeah,
we're cheap little. $1.25 gets you an hour of our time. So come on down. It's a dope way for y'all to get some extra content. We really give it up over there behind the paywall because we know it's like less people, you know what I'm saying? But also it's a dope way to support us directly. You know, me, Marcus, and the Uso Lance, Polytickin of the Polytickin Podcast.
Yeah.
And Lance also hops in. He hops on. So it's a nice little, $1.25 threesome. So yeah. Also, if you want some more of that, you could also head down to Pacifica Movie Starter Kits, where Lance and Marcus break down contemporary Pacific Islander classics.
Yeah.
Last week was Don Raid documentary. I was listening to it. I had some disagreements with y'all.
Okay.
Should we talk about it right now?
If you want, it's on you.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in the airport. I was kind of pissed.
Oh, okay.
All right,
So you have a clearer perspective on things because you are in there. Okay. Yeah. You are a guy who was in there. So
no. It has nothing to do with that. It was when y'all nitpicked my comparison of Aradna being the Beyonce of the Polynesian community.
Okay. All right?
Because my thing is, if not her, then who?
I guess nobody off the top that I can think of.
Like
John Moore Cham, Pacific Soul.
No, bruh, we talking about individual
Yeah, no, I
female
know.
lead singers. I don't know if there's anyone else,
Especially
that.
around in that time, I can't think of anyone
Yeah.
off the top besides her.
Like, I know Dinah Jane is pretty popular too.
Okay,
I just
yeah.
don't know if I would put her in there. Who did you? That
Oh,
was funny. No, I wouldn't put her in the Beyonce slot. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
That was funny when you said it was disrespectful when he brought up Ashanti. I
Yeah.
agree, but I do see what he was doing
Yeah.
because Ashanti was the main singer amongst the record labels centered around a bunch of rappers. Was
Mm.
it a bunch of rappers?
Yeah.
Or was it
Hell
just
yeah.
Ja
Of course.
Rule? Okay.
Fat Joe. Fat Joe.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. No, not What's Love. I love that song too. But
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I just the only reason I disagree is because I was waiting for you to put a better person in there for the Beyonce slot of our
I
community.
I couldn't
Yeah.
think of one off top.
Yeah, and I think it's a Radna.
Mm.
That's just me. But yeah, that was the only part. That was the only part nitpick. Everything else
Nah.
was
Yeah,
pretty
no.
cool.
Now this is it's a thinker, man. I can't think of anyone at that time who was out there like that we in Texas knew too. We knew Aradna.
Yeah, and that's
She
another
was
point.
there. She had reach.
In
She had reach.
Texas, in
Has reach.
California, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So check out the Price Week movie starter kits. Also if you need a little trip down memory lane, come on down the Way Back Wednesday pod. Me and the Uso Lance, Fale Tongo, the Balinesian podcast. We take a trip down memory lane. We talk about all these nostalgic items or nostalgic events or TV shows, movies, or we do drafts. Bro, we gotta get a movie draft in with you again because I need to redeem myself. Lance kind of smacked me or smacked us around, I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but I think he did. So
He
like,
had a very solid list, yeah.
it was pretty good.
Fuck. He covered all bases with his list too. That's what sucks.
Yeah, it was. You threw me off. That's why, man. When it's me versus him, I can get in his head. But then you was there getting in my head. We was in everybody's head. Like it was like.
I'm not trying to get in your head, bro. Shut up.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of
Yeah.
pressure. So so check us out. That's the Polytickin Network. You know what I'm saying? We here. We working. Yeah. Without further ado, my brother, how you been?
I've been all right, man. Still working, doing what I got to do. Some fucking nerdy ass news dropped this weekend, and I was so excited I put it in the note. Right. It's like I haven't even like been to the movies. I still need to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. But for those who don't know, freaking Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU fold, but as an entirely different character. All right, and that character's name is Doctor Doom. Okay, people, I guess people really love Doctor Doom. Like the comic book nerds really love him as a character, right? So people were excited and they wanted to know, like, because they knew he was coming, right? We all know about like the mutants coming back and Fantastic Four getting rebooted again years down the line, but getting rebooted again. So people have speculated who the fuck would be Victor Von Doom. Turns out it was Robert Downey fucking Jr. Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? And it can be possible, multiverse stuff, fucking time bullshit, right? We can do that. But it seems like everybody was excited about it, man. How did you feel about that? Did you see that?
Bruh,
Come on.
I watched the same clip about 20 times, and all he did was stand on stage and take off his mask.
Yeah.
It felt like YP from 1-4 when he took off his mask in that video. But he took off his mask and he just stood there and he just had his hands out. And I was just like, yo, I was like, oh, no one man should have all that power. That's all I thought about. That's all I thought about because the crowd was going crazy. The clip of it was in the hundreds of thousands. And they have multiple versions of the clip on Twitter. So like, I mean, come on. This is what do you think about it? What did you think?
I'm hella excited about it, bro. Yeah. But you know what kind of messed me up, bro? I seen something on Threads. I think it was today. And someone brought up a good point. No, it was on Twitter. Someone brought up a good point. It said that like there's a little backlash. I've seen that there's a little backlash with Robert Downey Jr. coming back.
Yeah.
And it's like and it's not because people are mad. I mean, yeah, people are mad, but it's like Robert Downey Jr. has such a legendary career already. You know what I'm saying? And he took up Iron Man when like the MCU was in its baby stages. It was nothing. It was fucking yeah. So he takes that up in the beginning of his career, changes his life. You know what I'm saying? Does what he does. Iconic role and career follows. Right. But people are mad that he's back in the fold after dying as Tony Stark. You know, to come back as Doom because he's taking away an opportunity for other up and coming actors to take that role and potentially change their life as well.
Oh,
that whole thing. Yes, that whole thing.
Yo,
and,
actors get better.
Oh, damn,
get
bro.
Better.
Hey, right. you don't think there's anything to that? Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, honestly, I feel like we've had so many different opportunities since Endgame where we had different people coming in. Yeah, Brie Larson as Captain Marvel.
Right.
You had, what's his name? Simu Liu, is that his name?
Oh yeah. Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. You know, and like just you had the sister from Black Panther step up, and just all these different people coming in and all these new people. And we have not seen somebody take the reins the way that Iron Man did, the way that Robert Downey Jr. did with Iron Man. Like we, and maybe that's on the writing, maybe that's on the acting, maybe I personally blame it on the fandom because I feel like the Marvel's movie was not bad at all.
Okay.
It wasn't bad at all, but a lot of people trashed it, and a lot of people feel like it was trash because it was a women lead. It was a woman lead, and it was all woman movie. And so I think the fandom, I think the people in the, I think they're the issue. As to why there hasn't been an actor who can lead this franchise like the way that Robert Downey Jr. is. So you imagine, and then also like you have all of the TV shows as well, and none of them stuck.
Right.
Like I think Moon Knight is probably or WandaVision, but then again, she's been established. She's an established actor. So like Moon Knight coming in, I feel like that was probably the most interesting. But other than that, nobody liked any of the Disney Plus things. And that could once again, that could be on the actors, that could be on the writing, or that could be on the production team, or it could be on the fandom, the people.
Right.
So I don't think they're taking anything away. I feel like they could have had someone else be Doctor Doom, and it would have just been whatever. Like they could have trashed it. I think Disney is doing what Disney needs to do to secure the bag in order to establish like this movie is gonna be great.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think I heard what you're saying. You say Disney's trying to secure the bag by bringing in RDJ, a known commodity who will bring them the bag.
Yes.
But that still takes away from other up and coming actors. You don't think? Because those actors who are those characters, right? Tom Hiddleston, Loki. Chris Evans is gone. Thor, he's already got movies. Yeah, they weren't like really positioned to take the lead as far as a character. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying that was then. But you ain't mentioned nobody from this last phase who has become a household name. Everybody, nobody from this new phase and anything after
has become that. Yeah.
Nobody has become a household name. So for people to say, "Oh, you're taking the opportunity," and to compare it to, because that is true. That was one thing about Marvel. In the first wave of Marvel movies, everybody who now we look at as an established actor, whether it's Liam Hemsworth or Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston and even RDJ to some extent. Like all of these people were not really known and now they're big. That's true. But since Endgame, none of the actors who have been given this opportunity to be at the front and center of these new movies, none of them have been a household name the way that Chris Evans did or the way that, those actors from the first couple phases. So I don't think they're taking anything. I think this would have been a one and done kind of situation like it has been recently.
What about like an actor who is outside of Marvel entirely? Someone who hasn't done like a role within the MCU at all, but who's like,
That's what Simu Liu was. And
oh,
Shang-Chi came out and that's it.
mm-hmm,
Nobody's asking for another one. That's the
right,
same thing, Brie Larson did with Captain Marvel, and even though she was part of the older phase, they
mm-hmm,
hate her. They do not like her. They had the little sister from Black Panther step up, and they hated it. They're like, no, we don't want this. So it's like that's why I say I think it's the fan. I think it's the people.
yeah,
I think the people just have it's a lot to nitpick. The first wave of movies was incredible.
right.
So there's Disney was like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think with this though, they secure the bag. This is going to break records. This is going to cause a lot of interest, and then now it's on the writers and the producers.
Yeah, they're putting a familiar face that we all know and love. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? A good twist on the character to have somebody who we spent the whole time knowing as Tony Stark being Victor Von Doom. Yeah, cool little thing story wise. Yeah, but also we got to think of like where Iron Man and the MCU was when Iron Man first came out, right?
Mhm.
All that pressure was on freaking RDJ to like establish the MCU as a thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's really an actor in or out the MCU who can like do that again. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a character as big as as big as Doctor Doom. So, and I think didn't they already put out like characters for the Fantastic Four themselves? Like their people
They
cast as
might
them
have.
too. Yeah. Oh well, it
Might have.
doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, I thought that was a good point to be made, but I'm still fucking excited to see Robert Downey Jr. back in the thing. So
Are you
I'm
gonna watch
still not even
Deadpool?
tripping. I want to. Yeah. I think I might go after this.
I wish I
If not
could, but
tomorrow after work.
yeah,
What?
I'm going tomorrow after work.
Mm.
So because we do Patreon on Thursday, right?
No, we do it on Tuesdays, man.
We did it on Thursday the last 3 weeks.
No, we did it on Tuesday the last.
No.
For real?
I changed my alarm like 3 weeks ago, bro, to Thursdays.
I could have sworn we've been doing it on Tuesdays this whole time.
No, bro. We've done it
Nah,
we've done it on
we
Thursday
gotta
the last 3 weeks, bro.
hold the fuck up, bro.
Marcus is lit right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I gotta check that out first. No, I'm tripping.
We'll check it out.
Okay. Are
But
you
if we're not
gaslighting me?
if we're not doing a Patreon tomorrow, I'm gonna go watch that tomorrow after work.
Okay. Yeah. I think we've just been moving it to Thursdays because of schedule stuff, but fuck, I don't fucking know.
Okay. Well,
All right, whatever. I'll check the date.
Shout out to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited.
Yeah, man. So what the hell have you been up to, bro? What's going on?
Boy, oh boy. Hey man, check this out. If y'all don't care what I have to say about me or my life, then y'all should just cut the pod off right now. I had my first show in 3 years, maybe. 3 years, something like that. First show in Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah.
First time in Alaska.
Yeah.
First off, I didn't realize how far Alaska was.
How long was the flight?
It was a 3.5 hour flight from Seattle. No. Sorry. From Vancouver. Which is weird because when I flew to Seattle, which is very close to Vancouver, it was a 2 hour and 50-minute flight. It was weird. It was like a 40-minute difference. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah, I imagine Alaska being at least like an hour and a half away. Yeah, I thought it was like that close.
No.
All right, go on.
So Friday I left.
God damn, Alaska, shit. Come closer.
I know, man. Come over here. Drift.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I went over there Friday. Left Friday morning. Didn't get there till Friday, like around. Oh my gosh. Perfect timing. Didn't get there till like 5 o'clock or something like that. First of all, when the plane landed, and you know how you see the people, the workers come in, and they start getting the bags and they start doing all those things. The lady like this.
Oh yeah, yep.
They was all Samoan. They was all poly. I don't know if they was Samoan. They was all Pacific Islanders. Everyone, the bag person, this person, the cart driver person, like everyone. I was like, okay, all right. Yeah. I like this. I know. Yeah, I know what that means. I know what
Yeah.
that means. So, how about shout out to the promoters, man. Shout out, man. First, oh shoot, hold up. First of all, man, much love and shout out to 100-fold. Shout out to Lonnie and shout out to Roy from 100-fold Entertainment, who brought me out. He brought me out to Anchorage. I mean, come on, bro. They picked me up, took me out to eat, took care of me, made sure I was straight the whole time. Nothing but consummate professionals on their end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was real cool. So this part is crazy. So pick me up. They're like, man, what's up? Where you want to eat? I said, shoot, anywhere. Somewhere I ain't got out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, y'all got an L&L out there? I said, we sure don't.
Ooh.
Pulled up to L&L.
Ooh.
Bro.
Ooh.
Bro, we pull up to L&L.
Mm.
And in the car, two spots over, looked like it was some poly. It looked like some s'mores.
Nice.
We go in, and it's some s'mores just in the little strip, like it was just like some stores or whatever, and it was just chilling on the corner. And they were like, "Man, what's up, Oos?" And then like just came up and talking to my promoter. I'm just like, "All right, so y'all just everywhere, huh?" And then they came up and said, "What's up?" to me. Oh man, much respect, I'm a big fan, and that was pretty cool. I was like, "All right, that's cool." We go in. There's Samoa's working in L&L.
Golly, bruh. You landing Pongo, bruh?
Bruh, it really felt like that. We go in, we order our food, we sit down, and what do you know? Samoan family pulls up.
Mm-hmm.
They go in to get their food, and it ends up being people that I'm familiar with that I know. And it was cool and it was love. And man, the big goose from out there, bro, that food just was like, man, he just shook my hand, man. It was, man, much love, bro. Get you something to eat or something like that. Bro, $300 just like that.
Golly, bro.
I was like, what the? And then like, trying to be, I'm trying to reciprocate. So I gave him some shirts. And then the rest of the family came and it was like, oh, where the shirts at? So then that was my homegirl. They was like, oh, where the shirts at? And so, bro, I literally almost sold out of my shirts before I got to my room. I was like, what? I was tripping, bro. So that was the case. And that was really what it was like the whole time I was there. So then we get to the room, me and my cousin, shout out to my cousin D. Like that's my, I was with him the whole time. So I was good where I was at. And shout out to my brother Keanu, he came down too. So he flew up from Washington. So like it was a family affair. It was dope. I got to meet family. I met my South Solo side that I've never met before, which was pretty dope. Like it's really rare to meet family that has my last name because the way my family set up, everybody kind of has different last names. The family that I grew up with, we all have different last names. So we was
what a great feeling, huh? Because that's the same with mine too. If you have my last name, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are your ties, bro? I don't ever have anybody have my last name, so I hear you. Okay,
yeah, and
that's tight.
Like, it was dope because like they was telling me like, yo, man, people be hella proud. Like the fan, I'll be showing my nephews and my kids like when you do your videos or whatever, and you show the tattoo, like he's one of us, you know. So it was so dope, man. Like when you meet family, it's crazy how like you wasn't born with them, you wasn't raised with them, but everything is so familiar. And I guess in Polynesian culture that's very similar because we all kind of act alike.
Yeah. I've come to that conclusion like recently myself, so it's so crazy.
Yeah,
I thought I was just the only goofball out here. No, we're all goofballs, bro.
And it's so funny because you can have no ties whatsoever. No. Like you could know nobody in this person's life, and y'all will see a car accident and both laugh and be like, "Yeah, if you're poco, that's what you get."
Bro,
like, that's
what
just
the fuck? Yeah, straight up, bro. That's why I'm like, are you my sister or something? Are you my brother? What the hell's going on, bro? All right,
and that's exactly what it was like. Like I met my cousins, bro, and it felt like I didn't know them, but talking to them, I was like, bro, I know them. Like I know exactly who these people are. Yeah. And it was super dope. They were super excited to meet me. I was super excited to meet them. So that aspect of it was cool. We did a radio interview.
Yeah.
And how'd that go?
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, like the podcasting, it's like helped. It's helped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's so natural. So they was asking me questions, and I was just answering. You know, like, oh yeah, I'm from here. I do this. Blah blah blah.
Ooh,
It was
softball questions, man.
it wasn't until
Okay.
and shout out to Lucy. Her name is Lucy. She runs the voice of the Pacific people or something like that. I forgot exactly. I'm sorry. But she runs the
Yeah.
radio station out there in Alaska, and they stream it on the Facebook. First of all, when we got into the room, the way that it was run, it was Lucy, and then they had one young woman. She was the meteorologist. They had one young woman who was the Facebook Live person, and then they had a lady from the Tongan community who translated, you know, the scripts in Tongan to
Oh
speak to them.
shoot. Okay.
And then they had another lady who was also running the boards.
Okay.
And I was,
yeah.
bro, I was just like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
Like it's literally all family and it's literally all our people, and they're running their own radio station.
That's hard, bro.
So I just thought that was super cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they was asking questions. It was super comfortable, it was super nice. It wasn't until she threw me for a loop with one of the questions that I was kind of stumped a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
She asking me about my music, about
Okay.
my life, about my upbringing, about my lineage, about, you know, my history. And I'm like comfortable talking about that, you know, it's easy stuff. And then she said something. I said something about being in Alaska for the first time, and then she goes, "Yeah, you know, because in Alaska, there's a bad problem with homelessness. You know, like, you know, for the first time, you'll see a Samoan homeless person here. You know, because it's that widespread. What would you do to help with the homelessness problem?"
Oh. Whoa.
Bro. Bro,
that's
like
it. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me.
Bro, I had no idea what to say to that. Like,
I have no idea.
I was looking at her like, And what did I do? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? Your boy don't fold under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's ready for any and everything. I assessed the situation. I said, look, we speaking to an elder Samoan woman who's very traditional, very culturally, you know, rich, straight from Samoa. So you can't go wrong with this. I said, well, you know what? I think people need to center themselves. I think people need to.
Oh my God!
I said I think people need to put God at the center of their lives.
Oh my God!
I think once you put God at the center of your life, everything else falls into place. I didn't know
what a POS, brother. FOS and POS. This guy is incredible. Give him all the awards, bro.
I'm saying I did not know, but you know what I did know? What? Nobody could hear that answer and say, "Oh no, that's wrong." Like,
yeah.
I feel like everybody who heard me say it was like, "Oh, Kalafaya, he's right. He's right."
Oh my God, good. Oh my God, my que little answer.
That's what I did, and you know what I'm saying. And I think it went over well.
Hey.
I ain't hear no complaints. I ain't hear no boos. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah. That's a great stock answer.
Yeah, you know? Look at this hater. Yeah. How can you identify a hater when he says stuff like
that? Yeah. I got good hater credentials. Come on, that's really good on man. Because that's how you just gonna drop something like that. That is a crazy. Like, you need a dedicated hour to this kind of conversation, bro.
No, you know a lot. You know what I thought about, bro? You know what I honestly, like, after that, and I reflected on that interview, and I thought about that. Like, I get it. I get why these beauty pageant contestants say the stupidest things. Yeah. It is very difficult when they ask you such a vague and freaking like such an just a wide question.
It's a
like you
very broad question. It's very broad. Yeah.
You don't know where to go with it. So like, yeah, I get it. I don't blame y'all though. I'm not gonna make fun of y'all no more when y'all say, how do you solve world hunger? You know, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I can't even think of a dumb answer. That's how hard it is. Pause. So the radio interview went well, though. You know, shout out to them. Shout out to 100 Folk for putting that together, and shout out to the radio station for having me. What did we do after that? Oh, I shot a music video. Shout out to Tiana. I don't know if you ever met Tiana.
I never met Tiana.
Shout out to Tiana, you know, one of my good homegirls. We worked on a song prior to me going there, and then she was like, "If you have time, I want to shoot a video." So we shot a quick one. We went to a mural, and apparently it's a very popular mural because in the middle of us shooting, like 4 different families came up. They were all white, they were all tourists, they were all not from Alaska, and they came to take a picture with it. And they also, I will say this, they were all pretty polite. Like they waited until we stopped recording to hop out their car. Like they just sat there.
Nice. Okay.
And so
that's right. Act like you've been there before. You know what I'm saying? You're around 2 artists right now. You know what I mean? Act like you've seen work before.
There was one family, right? It was a sister and brother. I'm assuming a sister and brother. They were younger. And then the mom and dad, and then the grandpa and grandma. And they came out the car and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you know, we seen this and we wanted to come take a picture. We seen the location. We drove over here. Do you mind if you take our picture?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. You know, we've been taking pictures all morning." So then, like, I don't know, bro. That mug was like the Power Rangers. Like they knew exactly where to go. The sister and brother went to the left, the mom and the dad went to the right, and then the grandparents went right in the middle, and they all were like separate, and they all posed. And I was like,
"Oh, come on, bro. That's not their first mural as a family. Come on,
what
bro."
I'm saying. I thought it was so dope. It was like Voltron. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? But then they were taking pictures and they were just doing that. And then we were like, did you guys want to stand closer together? They were like, "Oh yeah, I guess we can do that too. Yeah, we can do that."
Have we done that pose before, honey? Like, can we get closer?
So and then another couple came, and like she was like, we were like, "Oh, we could take your picture. We could take your picture." And she was saying something, and I didn't really understand what she was saying because they were coming from the car. And the closer she got, I was like, "What was that?" And she was talking, but I still wasn't really understanding what she was saying. And then right when she got up to me, that's when it clicked. Oh, she's deaf. She had, you know, she I don't know what you would call it, the dialect. But so she was talking. She's like, "Sorry, I'm deaf, but can you take a picture?" But my uncle's deaf. Shout out to my uncle Eggy. Like he's deaf, so I understand what she was saying. And then the husband came out, and he was talking, and so like I couldn't hear him because he was kind of far away. He was in the car, or whatever. And then it wasn't until he got close that I realized he was deaf too.
Oh shit! Okay.
So then I was like, oh shoot.
Yo, hey, first off, don't fucking do that, okay? Okay, I laugh because you laugh. Don't pull that shit, bro. Hey. That was crazy,
whatever,
brother.
Whatever you choose to laugh at, bro, that's not my business. This is a free country.
Hey, this guy's a profess, bro.
I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not here to judge. Only God can judge
you. You're a wild God,
I'm not
bro.
God.
I'm not God. But you know,
you know, I'm so mad you caught that from me.
I know you, bro. I know you, guy. Come on.
So yeah, they were cool. They were hella cool. Yeah. Took their picture, and then they sat there and talked to us for a little bit. And she said she was from Maryland, and you know, I know Caleb and Brit's from Maryland, and Caleb has been there. Mm-hmm. So I was like, "Oh, so you guys got a lot of crab, right? Like you guys got like crab soup or crab chowder and all that." Like, and this dude was like, "I don't want to do that. Don't do it."
Don't do the voice. Do not do the voice. Okay? You can say anything you want, just don't do the voice.
I was doing it though to my uncle because that's the only way he understand me. So I'm like, that's how I talk to him, and it's not. I'm not trying to make fun of him. That's just how we communicate.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Close them eyes, brother.
I am.
No, but he was just saying, man, it's not real crabs out there. I was like, what?
Oh, damn. Hey, that was fighting words, bro.
He's like, they're hella small. He said he's from Seattle. He said, Seattle, we got big crabs over there.
Hey, what say you, Maryland? Huh? What say you?
Hey,
huh?
Maryland, y'all better beef y'all crabs up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all look a little small over there,
Yeah.
Maryland.
He was saying, like, man, he was like, yeah, you buy some soup and you get the crab soup and you think you get a lot. It's like this. It's like
Yeah.
this. And she was like, whatever. Like, it was hella funny. They were hella cool. They were hella nice. And
That's
everybody
cool.
came through. So shout out to Tiana. We shot that video. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's gonna come out. Shout out to Victoria who shot the video for us, Tiana's friend. So we did that, did the interview, then we did the show. And actually, no, sorry, I lied. Before that, before the show, we went to Gava's Pancake House.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I've been hearing about this place.
Okay.
So on Twitter, Twitter back then, we was all one. Like we all was connected. Everybody on Twitter was connected.
Were we though?
Bro, we were Twitter gang. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah. Oh, you talking about? I thought you talking about like other Polynesians on there because we were not connected. We were beefing. Well, everybody was beefing on there.
Okay. I'm not talking about New Zealand, Australia. I'm talking about polys in the States.
Okay.
We all kind of knew each other. We all was like, bro, it was
crazy. That's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
So my homegirl Alicia, she was from Alaska, and so she had said years ago, like 10 years ago, she was like, "Oh, my dad's gonna open up shop. It's gonna be called the Kava's Pancake House or Kava's House Pancakes, whatever." So I remembered that, and then over time, you just kind of don't talk to people, and I think she got off Twitter or whatever. But so we go there, and I was like, man, I want to go to this place. I heard about it hella years ago. Is it still around? And they're like, oh yeah, that's like one of the spots. And then I was like, okay, cool. So then I was like, yeah, I remember my homegirl off Twitter, Alicia, she was like this. So they were like, oh yeah, she's probably working. So then we went and she was there.
Oh,
and she was working. And then so like he was like, oh yeah. Like the promoter people, they knew her. So they were like, oh hey, what's up, sis? Da, da, da. Oh yeah, we brought Chef out. And then she was like, oh hello, nice to meet you. And I was like, bruh. I was like, bruh, you don't remember? She was like, oh, I thought you wouldn't remember me. And I was like, what? I was like, what the? Like, we was cool for hella years. And she was just like, oh man, I remember you at your grandma's house and like all of this. So it was hella love. So then we ate, and then she took care of it. She's like, hey, man, don't even trip.
Damn, that's right.
So shout out to Gava's Pancake House. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah,
I was gonna get the regular Loco Moco. She suggested to do the deluxe, and I'm so glad she did because
what's the deluxe?
I think it was just bigger, and and it had Portuguese sausage in there, and it was supposed to be Spam, but I don't really like Spam. Like, well, I like Spam, but I don't like it as much as I like the hamburger patty.
Oh so
I kept the hamburger patty, but it was and it was a big old bowl. Oh, and then I got the French toast too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was, oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
It was just good food. I ate so good out there, bro. It was ridiculous. So then that was awesome. And it was love, shout out to them. Shout out to the Carver's Pancake House in Anchorage. I think it was in Mountain View, I want to say, something like that. And then the show. So everything, bro, and also every store we went to, every gas station, every restaurant, everywhere we went, it was Polly's working there.
God damn,
bro! I had no idea, that there was that many people there. Like our people.
Yeah.
So yo, shout out to Anchorage, bro. We deep out there. We damn near run that place. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I had no idea, but now I do, and I definitely gonna go back. Fast forward to the show. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The show wasn't good. And it wasn't my fault, and it wasn't the promoter's fault. Shout out to 100-fold. It was the venue miscommunicating a bunch of stuff. So unfortunately, they had an event prior to our event, and that event bled into our time.
Oh, that's not fucking right, bro. What the fuck?
So what was supposed to start at 8 actually started at 9:30. And
bro, that's a long ass time, bro.
I was supposed to get on the stage at 11 o'clock, and I ain't get on the stage till 1 a.m.
God damn.
And this was an all ages event, so it was a lot of kids, like younger kids, teens in there. And 1 a.m. is real late. So unfortunately, people left before I got to get on stage. But that's the thing, though. Even with like that, even seeing the crowd die down before I get on stage, bro, I still went up there. I still was comfortable. Like I was cool. I usually get in my head. I usually am up there and then I'm thinking about what I look like or thinking about how it is.
Oh my God.
And that happens every now and then.
Oh,
but for the most
fuck.
part, I was enjoying it. For the most part, I kept like I was talking to the crowd, but I was also talking to myself. And I was like, man, we came here to have a good time. I came here to share my story. I came here to talk to y'all. Like, this ain't no regular rap performance. I came here to talk to y'all. We finna have a good time. So like I was super comfortable. And I definitely attribute some of that to the podcast just because I'm used to articulating my thoughts on here. Like we do this mental sparring every week, 2-3 times a week.
Oh my God.
So like,
yeah.
So it honestly, bro, like I'm up there just talking, like just literally talking to a crowd full of friends. And so as far as the performance wise, I think I did okay.
Yeah.
I definitely got to add some dance moves. I definitely got Dougie a little bit or something, you know what I'm saying? Throwing a little stanky leg or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I was, bro, like I literally told myself, like, bro, this is it. Like I don't feel uncomfortable. And also another thing, performing music, I realized that I need to make different kind of music if I want to perform more.
Yeah, what you mean? What you mean by that?
Like the song Break Bread is one of my biggest songs. And when I performed it, the people was feeling it. And that's because they're familiar with it. But then when you sing a song like Grinding, where it's not as popular, or when you sing a new song that kind of has the slower BPMs, I could feel the energy die. And so I'm realizing like, no, I literally came home and started listening to beats with a higher BPM just because I know. And also, man, my fault. Also, shout out to everybody that performed as well, the local artists, because that's exactly what it was. Like No Saint. There was a group called No Saint. They had this song called Wagwan, and I've heard it before. But seeing it live and seeing the crowd, and I know it's a local crowd, everybody's familiar, it's probably a lot of family, but still, the energy, that kind of energy would hit in any crowd. Just because of the way the song, just because of the way the lyrics was, just the way that the vocals sat on it. So I'm like looking at everything and checking out. Shout out to LAM, shout out to No Saint. Shout out to it's a J. I don't remember her name. It's kind of Jerusalem or something like that. Tongia, she was on American Idol with Ian Tongi. She did pretty good over there too. Shout out to her. She was one of the singers as well. Damn, I know I'm forgetting more. I know Honeyfold, Lonnie Honeyfold and Roy Bams. It was, bruh, yeah. Just seeing them performing and seeing the way the crowd reacted, I understand I have to bring a new element to my music, and I'm fine with that. Yeah. But I'm excited. Like, bro, I could do this.
Yeah.
It was easy. Yeah. Like, I was kind of hesitant because this is my first time performing, but nah. I was just sitting up there talking, like, yo, man, what's up? How y'all doing?
Man.
That mug was easy. Oh my gosh, bro. It just reinforced everything I thought before that I was kind of doubting myself about. But like, nah, bro.
What was it that you were down yourself about? Like not being able to perform? Like
yeah, just because I always go back to the first time I ever recited in public, and it was at ASCC. It was in the auditorium. It was for Wilson's class, and it was open mic. And I remember I had these jean shorts on, and my cousin was like, "Dang fool, when you was up there, your jean shorts was hella shaking. Like you could see the jean shorts." Bruh, because my jean shorts back in the day, they went all the way to my ankles, so it was like hanging right above my shoes. And he said the jean shorts was like going like this, like above my shoes.
Bro.
And like, yeah.
Bro, did we live the same motherfucking life, bro? Because like
look at our shirts.
Yeah, look at our shirts. It was just like that for me. Like, that happened so many times, the shaking. You see it in my hands. I remember in music class, I think it was like 4th or 5th grade. I was called up to write something on the board in front of the class. And as I was writing it, my hand was like this, bro. Just like that. So, bro, you talking about your G-shorts got me like, bruh. I feel for bro. Okay, so go on.
Yeah, so I always recall that my first time. And I don't know. I just feel like since I didn't do it for so long, I might slip back into that. And then I walked on that stage and it was no different than talking right here. You know,
Yeah.
it was good. It was good. So
God, I want to
outside,
get to that fucking point, man. I want to get
it,
to that point for
bro.
sure.
I promise you, it's just you.
Yeah.
You are the only
Yeah.
reason why you're not doing what you want to do.
Yeah, and I know that, and I believe in that, and still I'm just like, well, maybe it's not, and then it just goes from there. And then I got to do a better job of regulating that because it definitely is all just us.
Yeah,
you're right. It's all just in us. So keep going, man. What happened?
So so the show, as far as attendance wise, a lot of people left because it was late. And I don't blame them at all. And I don't blame the promoters at all. It was just a miscommunication with the venue. Stuff happens like that. I understand. You always finna run into hiccups. That's just life. That ain't even with shows. That's just with anything. Whether it comes a job, a funeral, a wedding, it's always gonna be hiccups. It's always.
It feels so much bigger when it's like a live show, though. Like it feels way bigger than it is, and in a way, it is. You're about to perform, but it's just like any other hiccup in life. Yeah.
So I wasn't really tripping off that. I just wanted to make sure that the promoters felt like I brought enough to the table, and they, it seemed like they did. So I was happy with that. I was happy if they was happy, because it was with them that I had the agreement with. And then on top of that, just all the love, bro. Like it was so much love out there, bro. Like everybody at every point, it was just super, just excitement, excitement and just love. Yeah, I can't even think of no other word, but so I was, man. Anchorage was so dope. And shout out to Anchorage, man. Shout out to Ray City, Anchorage, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Ray City Entertainment, 100-fold. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I had so much fun. The fact that I got to go out there and perform my music, like I kept telling myself, like, bro, this is for music. Like this is for music. This is purely for music, I kept telling myself that, and I was just like, this is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, for people to want to bring me out, for people to pay to bring me out, and and for people to go out. There was people that was there at 1 a.m. to watch me perform. I know it wasn't as much as was there the whole night, but there was people that stayed, and I just thought that was incredible. Like, man, shout out to everybody who was there. Yeah. Even if you didn't stay, I understand. Trust me, I wouldn't have waited till 1 a.m. to watch me. I damn near wasn't going to be able to do it because I was falling asleep. I had to drink a Monster. Like,
oh shit!
I don't ever drink energy drinks, bro.
No, you don't.
And what made it worse is 1 a.m. over there is 2 a.m. here.
Oh shit!
So I was leading up to it. I was like, am I going to have my eyes open?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it was, man, it was love. I appreciated everybody that I met out there, every interaction. Yeah. Like, I was signing t-shirts and all that. I was like, what the, but it was love, bro. It was different. Yeah, man. Sometimes I gotta leave the room. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, I should leave the room every now and then.
Man, you know what? Yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking about that too. Like sometimes you just gotta leave the house and get out and make some motherfucking money. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we're over here talking about money. Like, bro, we gotta get the fuck out the house sometimes to get it. So man, good on you, bro. Yeah, I'm glad that they, you know what I'm saying? This is a great trip for you. Yeah. Really good.
It was dope. It was fun. Oh, I want to say real quick too. We was Anchorage is ghetto as hell. Let me just, I don't know if y'all think just places is sweet just because it sounds like Alaska and you just think of whatever you think of.
I have preconceived notions about Alaska, but I'm sure it's like every other place,
Let me see. That's a wrong answer. Hey, Anchorage was, boy, that mug looked like baby sack.
Yeah.
That mug, bro. I was riding around. I felt like I got off on the wrong plane stop. Like, hey, people, they was telling me too, like outsiders come in and think stuff is sweet or they think this or that about it. Nah, bro.
No.
Bro, my cousin, and I'm sorry to put y'all on the front street like this, man. I hope you're not like
that. Damn, man. This freaking guy, bro.
Yo, at my cousin their house, and it's like a complex in or town. I don't know what you call it, bro. They had cameras all over the parking lot, all over the front and the back, and then every unit has a TV with access to those feeds.
Oh shit!
And my cousin had told me, he was like, "Yeah, man, when you pull up here, they finna know that you here because when you hop out the car." And I was like, they're gonna be looking out the window? He was like, nah, every unit in here got access to the 8 cameras around the complex. So
That's actually
everybody can
pretty
see.
tight.
Bro, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, dang, I wonder why everybody don't do that. And then I hopped out and I was like, oh, that's why, because not everywhere looks like this. Bro, we was in the ghetto. Like straight in the hood.
Ghetto.
Yeah, in these ghetto streets, bro.
Yeah, the ghetto.
Yeah, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
10 cities up. It was, you know what I'm saying? We was meeting people, and you know, when you see a group of grown men walking around with fanny packs tied over their chest, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
So like, and everybody had a fanny, bruh. I was like, bruh, y'all all don't need to carry chapstick. I know what time it is.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, just hey.
Things are active everywhere, okay?
Yo.
We've said that on this show for weeks. Hey. It's active everywhere.
Rage City, I see y'all. I felt y'all.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, you like, I was like, man, I love Anchorage. This is dope. They was like, you gonna move here? I was like, man. I moved out of Sac to get away from the hood. I'm not trying to move back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, much respect to y'all. I see what y'all doing, man. Keep it going. But as for me, I was telling them too. I was like, man, in Canada, bro, you watch the news and they be like, another jaywalker downtown arrested for disturbing the people. Like that's about as serious as it gets out here. Of course, it gets wild, but for the most part, we chilling. Mm-hmm. And as somebody who grew up, born and raised in the hood, born and raised down the street from danger, born and raised in, you know, all of that turmoil and whatever, I will take my slice of peace out here in Canada with all of these palangis.
Yeah.
And you know what? Much respect to y'all, man. Sac, Carson, Anchorage, all of that, man. Much love to y'all. But I'm gonna be here with the white folk. I'm gonna be here with, you know, say these old people. And we finna walk around in slippers and talk about the PGA tour.
Yeah. I'll gladly move to Glendale.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so it was you could tell. You could just tell, like, as soon as you pull into a parking lot and there's pieces missing in the concrete, like it ain't nothing smooth. It's just like rubble and then a big hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what's some signs? Let me know. What's some signs, Marcus? Signs that you in a place where you gotta lock your doors.
Oh, local mom and pop restaurants, liquor stores, churches, liquor stores next to the churches. Yeah.
Houses with security doors or bars on the window.
The bars on the I haven't seen. Window. Yeah, they're not. But no, we got bars on the window. Not us, but the neighbors.
I know
bars on the window.
I know
bars on the door for sure.
Yeah,
bars on the window.
Door.
Yeah, bars. Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna say. You said liquor stores, right? Liquor stores.
Liquor stores.
Yeah, liquor stores for sure. I'm gonna say if what is it called? What's that pizza spot called? Little Caesars.
Okay.
If the Little Caesars got bulletproof glass, all that separates the waiting room from the kitchen. Shout out to North Highlands. I went into that North Highlands to order a pizza, bro. It was bulletproof glass the whole way, bro. It felt like I was in the future and the past at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one of them for sure.
A clean McDonald's. Like, as ironic as that sounds. Like, a clean ass McDonald's. I went in the place where I was training at for this current job is downtown LA. It's not great over there, but their McDonald's is super clean. The McDonald's down the street is super clean.
Armed security guards at McDonald's. Yeah.
Bink. Yeah, yep. There you go.
Yep. Armed security guards at
those two?
The Target.
Oh, not the Target. I haven't seen one at the Target yet. But yeah, the McDonald's, that was in downtown LA too. Yeah.
Tents.
What?
Yeah, tents. Yeah. No, I was gonna say shout out to Anchorage, bro. Y'all just like Hawaii. I went to Walmart and they had the spam locked up they had the spam locked up like it was the brand new Madden games. I was like, bro, what is y'all doing out here? I was telling my cousin,
Times are tough, okay? Times are tough.
I told my cousin, I said, man, tell your little homies to lay off the musubis. So yeah.
It's the L&L, brother. It's the L&L over there.
Oh my god! Imagine L&L buying spam off the boosters,
right in the parking lot. Yeah.
Hey, 2 for 1, bro. 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
Shit. Oh, you already got yours, man. Come on.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Anchors, man. Shout out to 100 Fold. Shout out to Lonnie and Roy, man. Appreciate y'all for hosting me.
That's hard.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Let's go.
Yo, man. Anytime y'all need me, especially after that trip, anytime, bro, let me know. Let me come out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Here's some more shows. Here's some more success. Let's fucking get to it, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's get to it. You know what? I would love for like this show and the network is to do live shows like that. I'd love for us to do a live show of the pod, obviously a live recording. But like live shows, like touring with this would be fucking awesome, bro.
I feel like we'd have to do a show together first because I want to know what it would be like if we did it in the same room. Pause.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know what it's like to do it in the same room, don't you? No. Yeah. We definitely got to get together and record an episode. In the same.
I'm there next month, bro. Let's make something happen.
Well, then stop fucking. Yeah. Stop fucking around.
I might. Hey, bro, what's up? How far are you from Long Beach?
Not far at all. We can talk about that after this.
Okay.
But yeah, not far at all.
What's your address?
Yeah, for real. Like this guy. Yo, relax, bro.
Yo, yeah. We might have to make. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
We're gonna see what's up. But yeah. So yeah, man, I was a rapper, and then had to get on a flight and clock in this morning.
Yeah. Oh, you did work today. All right, cool. Yeah,
bro, I feel so regular at my job. I was like,
yeah, welcome back. All right.
You know that whole like we were Voyagers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I was famous.
I was famous this weekend. Okay, don't talk to me.
Oh man. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, my guy Sefa went Hollywood as hell this past weekend. Hell yeah, no. He went Hollywood.
I was ready.
Hollywood.
I quit.
Yeah, I quit.
I'm becoming a rapper.
Yeah. Come on, bro. How long we been at it, man? How long have you been talking about yourself? Huh?
I don't know. But real quick, we had the signs of you in the ghetto.
Oh, let's go.
What about signs of a hater?
That's
first
hilarious.
signs, like some signs that somebody's a hater. What would you, or where did this come from?
I got it from Threads. I was looking at it today on Threads, took a screenshot of it, and it's just like Sefa said. What are some of the first signs of a hater? And I'm just gonna take what I seen in the comments, the threads, because they're really fucking good. One of them was when they like or when they watch your story, your entire story, but never like your posts. A lot of it was like social media like based, but
I don't agree with that.
Why not?
Because I feel like you can watch everyone's story, right? Like, isn't that how that works? Like, if you tap and you can literally go through your whole friend list and just watch them all, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah. Yep.
But but the posts that you see are algorithm based. So if somebody is not interacting with you and you haven't interacted with them, you will never see their posts. But you could always see their story. It'll always be at the top.
Right.
I don't know if I believe in that all the way. I don't know. I'll give people some grace on that.
No, they're not really in the know about algorithms. We're talking about the casual person. Just a casual person.
Imagine someone getting mad, but it's the algorithm's fault.
Yeah.
And then like you see them in person and you think it's all good and they just have an attitude with you.
Yeah, yo.
Oh man, what's good? It was nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Hey, oh yeah, man. I just seen you was on the boat, huh? Oh yeah. You was on the boat. You didn't say nothing? Huh? Yeah, you want to tap through my story, but you don't want to double tap my post, huh?
Yeah. Yo, so, how much drama has started for some dumbass shit like that, bro?
For like a lack of knowing about algorithms. Imagine that.
Yo, you have an enemy at work and you don't even know, bro. You're just going about your day. You're just like, dude, why does he always have an attitude with me? What did I fucking do, bro?
You're like, oh man, you see Marcus is in town? Man, forget that dude, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened? Man, that fool don't never like my post.
Yeah.
Imagine, how stupid does that sound?
I would judge the dog shit out of somebody if that was a reason that they said, you know?
People don't, but I ain't gonna lie, I be hating too. So like, I don't blame y'all. I hate in different ways, but
my hate's still pretty strong. Yeah.
What's another sign?
Fuck.
I'ma say.
What up?
This is something that I've always believed in. I'll always believe. And this is only mostly with women, but sometimes with dudes too, but mostly with women.
Ladies,
if she don't tag her friends in the picture, that's hating.
Oh yeah,
that's hating.
Yeah, did you say they don't tag the ugly friend?
No, the ugly friend don't tag the pretty friend.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that is definitely some hating right there.
That's hating. That's Yo, women. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If you have a friend and she posts pictures and you be in the picture and she don't tag you, she don't like you.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. And if you say, nah, Seth, you wrong, then you the hating one that don't be tagging.
Yeah, that's the one who does it the most. Actually, no, I'm cool with that.
I promise you. Or you ever seen the ones where they tag and they be like, I thought you was gonna get the ad or something like something stupid like don't add her or don't add my bestie or something like that. That's hating. That's hating.
That's some hating. Okay.
That's hating. Let your friend get some shine. You know, let the people follow who they want to follow.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one of them.
There's there was another one they were saying where like if someone says like puts you down or is like, mean spirited when they're around you or something and try to pass it off as jokes, something negative,
Yeah.
Just talking negative but trying to pass it off as like a joke or
Are you talking to me?
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm really not. I'm just saying. Yo, why do you feel guilty? What, you feeling guilty? I wasn't even talking about this, bro.
It's for the podcast, Marcus.
Yo, FOS, POS, get this guy out of here. Oh, I really wasn't talking to that. That's so funny. Yo, he's sweating right now. His guilt is rising.
If someone's making fun of you for the name of, for the betterment of, I don't know, a project that you're working on or a business that you guys are trying to start or an organization, if they're making fun of you.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. We're cool.
If they do it every week.
We're cool. The difference is when like they're not cool at all, maybe just an acquaintance or a coworker. That's right. Something crazy. With us, that's different.
All right. Damn. I look so guilty. Because I know I do this. I don't do this no more, but I've done this.
Okay.
But I wasn't hating. Like,
yo, get this guy out of here. As soon as you start off with, I wasn't hating. It's 100% hating, bro.
I wasn't. Look. I used to do this a lot.
I hate it already, bro. I used to do this a lot. It's crazy. Okay, go on, bro. Come on.
I don't do this no more. I don't think I do this no more.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is definitely. Oh my god!
Yo, I love it. Flustered Seth. Yo, flustered on the beat, bro. Come on.
Sefa M and the M is for.
All right, come on.
So when everyone else in the world does it except for me, when they do it, this is hating.
Right. Okay.
If somebody's cool with you, but as soon as company come around, they start upping that. Like they start being real funny.
Yeah, real jerky. Real POSC, real digging in his bag.
He made that sound more POSC.
Makwa POSC. Yeah.
I won't lie. When I was younger, You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, and if there was, you know, in my single days when there was women around and the boys was there.
He's one of those, bro. As soon as the ladies show up, yo, hey, this guy's a menace. He needs to be stopped. You are definitely a big ass hater, bro. Single Steph is a monster, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back in the day, if it was just...
this guy, bro.
Yo, if so women come around and you was my dog and you was with me, boy, I turned into Richard Pryor and that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, remember that time, man. Remember that, bruh. It become a remember that time, and yeah, it was just.
It's Joe Budden. It really is Joe Budden. I talk to Joe Budden every week, bruh. This is crazy.
but I did it out of love. Other people do it out of hate, so it's different.
It's different with Seth. It's always different with Seth. How crazy is that? No. See, with us, like I said, with us is different. But like an acquaintance or like a coworker, especially that too, right? When women come around and they want to up it, and I'm like,
oh, you know what I seen?
Right, you can't even smell. Shut the fuck up.
One thing I did see was a Drewski skit, and he was like, women come around, and then the dude is trying to get at the girl, and then the other guy like, hey, bruh, make sure you give me my jacket after tonight. You know I let you borrow that. Yo, you ever got in competition?
Nah.
You ever got in competition?
Like competition for like a girl's attention and stuff?
Yes.
No, I leave it alone. No, I'm just like, all right, no, that's his game. He can have that. Go ahead.
What if you was, and then he came up and started.
If I was what? Oh, trying to talk to the girl, and then he comes up and starts roasting.
Yeah.
Do I know him? I'm always gonna have this. Do I know them?
Well, not roasting, but I'm just saying, like, you come, you shoot, you shooting her some rhythm and whatnot.
No, because I know how I am, bro. Like, like if I don't know them, I'm gonna say something really dumb, like, yeah, well, your parents are dead, or some dumb, wild shit like that. Yeah, I don't even know them. I won't be hurtful, bro. I'm not trying to roast them or try to be funny in front of the girl at that point, bro.
No, not in that way. Not in that way.
Okay, all right.
Because that's the hate stuff. But I'm talking about you talking to a girl, you trying to see what's up with her, and then another dude trying to talk to the girl, trying to see what's up with her. It ain't no hating, but it's just like,
oh, it's just competition trying to get at her.
There's a competition, but you was there first. Like, is you stepping up to the plate or you walking out? Like, I can't imagine you bowing out.
Bowing out? No, I know. I tried my hardest, but then I think I'd assess the situation and bow out. I think more likely I'd bow out, though.
Okay.
That sounds crazy, though. No, now, see, you sound guilty, and I sound like a straight quitter, okay? I'm not a quitter, all right? I'm just really good at reading the room, okay? I can read the room.
I'm not guilty.
Yo, this guy's guilty.
You're not a quitter, I'm not guilty.
Hey, no, that's not fair.
It's not fair that you a quitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You a quitter and I'm a hater. Yeah. A quitter and a hater walk into the bar.
And they both leave because they're both haters and quitters, bro. Bro. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, one hates quitting and one quits hating.
I feel like I'm a good, like, I can assess, like, if I'm losing the battle. So once I assess that I'm losing the battle, then I'll, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be desperate and hang on. I'm not going to hang in there in a losing fight. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't recall no situation, but bro, I will be there the whole.
Yeah.
Remember that time when you said that I was funny?
Terrible, bro.
Remember when I told you that joke?
Remember?
Freaking.
You know whose fault it is? It's women's fault. It's the women's fault.
I think we're done here. I think we're done here.
I'm just kidding.
And that's another episode of the podcast.
I'm sorry. No, it was just a joke. I don't blame the ladies, of course. Okay.
No, I mean, because I gotta
should just keep explaining that. Yeah, just go eat. Fuck.
Oh, but yeah, anything else? Oh my god, anything else?
No, I got nothing else, bro.
I got nothing else.
Yeah, nah. You heard us in the beginning, man. Hit us up everywhere, man. Check us out on socials, YouTube, Patreon. Do what you need to do, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Leave us comments. Let us know what's hating. Let us know. Let us know.
Yeah,
Let us know.
please. Come on.
So yeah, go ahead, brother. Take us out.
This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. I'm a Marcus and Sefa. Kofa. Bye.
That's the quitter. I'm the hater. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye.